Love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite love, infinite creation, infinite energy. This is who we are, this is our nature. Today's video is about destination, which is the eighth primary element of compass. So you can always refer to the visual on y.how/destination. That's y.how/destination. It's on Substack, on YouTube, on the website. That's y.how/destination. So let's jump into it. I think this is important. Let's just jump into it. Let's talk about it. It's beautiful. If you refer to the visual, you would see that it's actually an eye, a human eye. You can see the white, and then the eye white. You can see the white, the ball, and then you can see, the pupil, like the iris, the lens, the inner part of the eye, just as a smaller circle. It's just the representation of an eye, really. Because today I have spoken about third eye and what the third eye is, and I always talk about the eye being spherical and what the eye represents. You see, we open the portal, we connect with the sun, build the bridge. The third eye, the connectivity of the sun iris nexus, a human practice, all the things that we do. So we essentially prove our nature, which is sundials, who we are. You see, we supercharge our brains, we supercharge our hearts. And it all starts with that. It all starts with this idea, with this notion of the human eye, opening the portal, building the bridge, supercharging our brains, supercharging our hearts, be more creative, be more loving, be more brave, much braver, much courageous. So that's just the way it is. So, and it's a beautiful notion, because obviously the visual is the eye, but then it also has a deeper meaning within it. You see, because that's the destination. The destination is opening the third eye. Destination is understanding who we are, our light spherical nature, that we are. We build portals, we build bridges, we open portals, we open bridges. That's what we do. We create. That's all we do. We create. That's our nature. We create. We create. We create. We are creators, light spherical beings. We are. The electromagnetic field of the heart is very clear. We're infinite because of the human heart. The pulse of life, the pulse of creation, generates the electromagnetic field. And the electromagnetic field of life, the electromagnetic field of creation, is not unique to us. The heart has it, the brain has it, the sun has it, the earth has it. We all have an electromagnetic field of creation. You see, it's all of us. This is not unique to us. Infinity itself is this pattern of creation, this consciousness, this self-awareness, this intelligence that is infinite, that is eternal. See, existence is just that. Is this ability, this electromagnetic, polarized, spherical consciousness and self-awareness that just creates through infinite energy, inputs and outputs, feedback loops. And this is what it does. It generates the conditions for suns to exist, for stars to emerge, so life can be created, and they have their own electromagnetic field of creation that powers the creation of planets. And the solar system is that. Our sun is just that. It's our nearest star. It's our central star. And that star, that sun, our sun, Earth's sun, our solar system's sun, is just that. It's the electromagnetic field of creation itself at the astronomical scale, generating all this energy. And it generates that, and what does it do? It creates the conditions on Earth. So the Earth itself is a spherical object just like the sun, and it has its own electromagnetic field that creates the conditions here on Earth. You see, the atmosphere, the biosphere, the biome, the ecosystems, the support systems to support human life, biologically speaking, through the DNA, and all the other life that Earth is beaming with life, teeming with life. That's just what it does. It's full of life, full of creation, full of energy at the scale of terrestrial creation. And then you have our Mother Earth, the Republic of Planet Earth. And then we have the sun at that scale of creation, the Father, really, our Father that created the whole thing, the first place, Also, they're beaming all this infinite energy towards us every day. You see, it's just beautiful, beautiful. We cannot measure how much energy it's just an incredible amount of energy every day, constantly, never ends. It's go, go, go forever. So then again, we have this notion, we have these ideas, which are very powerful. And then it's us right there, the biological scale with our own electromagnetic field, which is also spherical, just like the suns and the earth. And we're creating life, we're conscious and self-aware. We love with our hearts, you see. We live to love and we love to live. Heartbeat gives us life. Primordial instinct of creation is the human heartbeat. And then love itself comes from the heart. So you see, we live to love. Nature is telling us you are alive. The biological creator, the heart. It's giving you life through the human heartbeat, that beautiful pulse of life, the pulse of creation. So you love. So our instinct is to love. And we prove this all the time. So we love our creations, right? We make love, we have children. That's creation there at a biological scale. And our instinct is to love our children. We love our children, we raise them, so the life cycle continues, you see, because life is creation. And creation is energy. And we are the proof of it. Infinite energy created us in the first place, the sun, the earth. And here we are with a pulse of life, a pulse of creation, our electromagnetic force field. The electromagnetic field of the human heart that powers the whole body. And that's energy, it's electrical, it's electromagnetism. And what does it do? Well, it powers the human body so we can be conscious and self-aware. We are created through energy, you see. We are created and we're alive. So energy creates and creation is life. And then how do we manifest creation at our scale? Through love. We make love, have children. We love our children, we love our creation. It's just as simple as that. And then that's not the only thing that we do. We love all the creations. We love ourselves. We love our creations. We love other people and we love their creations. That's what we do. It's the optimal lifestyle. It's a purposeful life when you understand that we live to love and we love to live. Because we all want to love. We want to have purposeful lives, meaningful lives, fulfilling lives. That's what we really want to do, all of us. There's not such a thing. And I don't want to be happy. You know, we always strive for that. It's our instinct to live, to love, and we love to live. It's just as simple as that. And then what does that make us? Well, if our instinct to live is our instinct to love, then, that means that we're here to love, which makes us a benevolent species. Heartful species, a heart-based species, a love-based species. We are a good species. We are a loving species. This is why I love you so much, because I know love is the way, love is the path. The power of love is this is the way. This is the way we are. We live to love. We love to live. And that's just why I love you so much. Because we create with love, and it's the highest energy of creation, love. And I love you with all my heart, with all my mind. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it and what that represents. And the importance of the human eye. You see, it's destination in the end. Our destination is the human eye. Seeing what reality for what it is, our nature for what it is, our spherical nature. And the eye is spherical. It's through the eye that we open the portal and we build the bridge so we can understand our nature and know that we're infinite light beings. We're light spherical beings because of our resonance field, because of our human heart, because of the pulse of life, because of the pulse of creation. It's just the pattern of creation itself. Spherical objects out there in the sky like the sun and the earth, they're all spherical. They all have their own electromagnetic field. You see, we share that in common. It's a pattern of creation itself. And creation loves because it creates. This is what it does. It just loves in different ways, a different scale of creation. It's a different scale. It's a different level because it's just infinite and it's very large. So it's just infinite. It never ends. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what that means. So if you see the visual is very clear. It's just this outer... So it's this outer kind of like space, and then this inner space, and then the outer space. Obviously, it looks like an eye, it's an eye. But beyond that, it has more meaning than just the eye, which is its destination, right? Opening our portal, opening the eye, the third eye, understanding who we are, building the bridge, our nature, infinite light, spherical beings. This is who we are. But I also give it more meaning. So the white, so I call it white space. White space. And what's white space? If you understand the meaning of white space is what you don't know. You see, it's like it's an empty canvas. It's like a clean canvas where you draw, you create, and we are creation. We are creation, we create. So the white space is creation itself, is what we create, and we create with our purpose, which is the destination. You see, our purpose is destination too. It is all full circle idea. These are full ideas, complete ideas. All comes full circle, always spherical in nature. Nature is spherical, so everything comes full circle always because it's full understanding. That's what it means. Full understanding, full knowledge comes full circle, spherical. You make sense, complete information, and that's life itself, creation itself. So then, of course, white space is this, is what you don't know. What we don't know is what's out there. But what we don't know, it doesn't mean that cannot be done. In fact, infinity says us that is the way. White space is the way. We go towards white space because we create. We create with our actions. And the destination is that, to create, because we have been created. So we create, because it's just the cycle of creation itself. Creation creates creators, because it's a creator. It replicates itself at different scales. So we are creators, just like creation itself, but at the biological scale. We create at this scale, and biology is that. It's just a creation. So we just create and keep on creating. So if you understand this notion, then you understand that the empty canvas, that clean canvas, the empty canvas is that. It's white space, is us, what we don't know, so what we ought to create. And that's why, how, what it means, the destination, the purpose, the dream, the calling, the goal. You see, our true self energy is telling us, hey, this is this why, we don't know the because, we don't know the reason, we don't know the answer, but this is what we want to pursue. This is our dream, this is our purpose. Let's go together and figure it out. Let's create this white space, let's create infinity. Let's just make it tangible. So as I wrote the other day, how is the mechanism to manifest infinity? How makes infinity come true through action, you see? So white space is what we create, our destination, we creators. You see, we're here to create, and because we have free will, we choose our creations. Consciousness and self-awareness allow us to choose our creation, It allows us to choose our creation through free will, purposeful daily action. So what we don't know becomes known because we create it. See, the why is the unknown, is this level of infinity, the lack of the because, the lack of the reason, the answer, and we discover it through purposeful daily action, created, and then everyone knows. This what space becomes known, becomes knowledge, and everyone shares it. But that doesn't mean that white space goes away and disappears. It's always there. There's always white space. There's always things that we don't know. Always. It's this infinity itself. There's always something new to learn. That's the whole idea of infinity. It never ends. It never ends. So then again, that's the outer space, like the outer circle, like the white of the eye, or like the white space, the creation itself, the destination where we headed, our purpose or why. Third eye, all these different connections that I'm making reference to. Destination, to understand who we are, a light spherical nature, a light spherical being, who we are, infinite light, infinite creation, compass, sundials. But then again, inside that circle, that outer circle, then this smaller circle, the black circle, that I refer to as knowledge. And knowledge is that, what you know, what we know, what's known. Okay, and then I have always spoken about this notion. And then again, knowledge has to do, because this is the representation of the eye visually, then you can look at it, and then knowledge is what we see. Because what we see, we believe what we see in a way, because we're visual species. We believe what we see. We gotta see to believe. That's kind of like the way reality works from the human mind point of view, our perception. We want to see, and that's why we have eyes to see. Otherwise, we wouldn't know. We kind of make sense of reality through our sight. And that's exactly what that is. Knowledge. Knowledge is what we see, what we know exists. So that's why I put it there, because it's kind of like the eye sees and knows, and that's what we know. We see, so we know. So kind of like making that connotation, but also it's a circle within a circle, right? So then again, knowledge, I have spoken about what knowledge is. You see, is no ledge. So what's a ledge? A ledge is like a cliff, it's like a boundary, like a limit. See, you go, it's like ledge of a cliff and all that. So a know is inside of it. So what you know, it has a ledge, no ledge. So beyond the ledge, you don't know. So knowledge is what you know, is what's within the ledge, within the space that what we know. And then that's why white space comes after that, which is creation, what we don't know, infinity, all these things that we materialize to purpose and destination and all that. So then again, is this notion of knowledge, which I have spoken about multiple times in the past, what that represents, what that means, what knowledge is. Because is we push beyond the ledge, beyond the cliff, we go into white space, into destinations, purpose, dreams, calling, and we create those with why, how, purposeful daily action. That's what we do as compasses. We create, we make our dreams come true. Our truth of energy guides us, so we make it happen. And our knowledge expands. Our ledge grows. Our knowledge grows. What we know grows. It expands. It's limitless. It just keeps on expanding. But that doesn't mean that the white space goes away. It remains. It's always new things to learn, because we're infinite in nature and there's infinite number of things to learn. So that's the whole idea, the concept, because remember, knowledge comes from this idea that I have developed as well of understanding. Because if you think of what understanding is that very notion of understanding. So there's a standing, like a stand, and that's a structure, that's a foundation, right? It has all these different pillars and all these different things that keep this structure steady, and it holds so you can stand on it. It's like a foundation, right? And that's what knowledge is. It's a foundation. It's information. It's knowledge. And understanding means you understand. So you can see the systems, the structure, how it stands, the mechanisms that support the structure and the foundation. So you can see how it works. So that's what understanding is. Understand is to be under the stand and see the structure and the mechanics and the foundations of it. So you see how it operates and how it works, and what it does at a fundamental level, the why of it, the reason why, the because of, you know that, the answers, you have them because you understand and you can see it. With your eyes, you see what you see, you know. See the knowledge, you know, because you understand. So, see, all these ideas are connected. So, but then again, think of that black circle, the knowledge, understanding, as the stand. It's a stand, it's like a stand, literally, like you at a concert or something, at an event, and then the musician or the performer is in the middle of the stand, at the podium or whatever you call it, that place where he's at or she's at or them at, it doesn't matter, standing there as a performer, this platform in the middle, that could be a circle, and then everyone is around it, right? Just a stand kind of thing. So you see, knowledge is also like a stand in that way. And because when you are a performer and you on a stand, you're performing, the stand has a ledge too. It's almost like has an edge. It's like a little cliff jump off. So it's the same notion, but you can be under it and see it. So that's what it is. So white space is what we don't know, what we don't understand. We don't know the foundation. There is not a foundation for us to stand on. And that's our nature. That's what when we step in and when we create. So we create understanding. We create the foundation. We create the knowledge. So we wrap ourselves around the ledge. So we knowledge, we are knowledge. So we're putting a ledge around what we know. Expanding knowledge, expanding our understanding. The platform is bigger now. The foundation is bigger. So we can stand on it and know and be, more conscious, more aware of what's happening. And this is just part of human evolution. This is what we've been doing for thousands of years. We've been expanding our knowledge. We've been expanding our understanding to the point where we have gotten, which is this destination, understanding that the path forward is opening the third eye, opening the portal, building the bridge, being sundials, light spherical beings as we are, supercharging our brains, supercharging our minds, creating, being one with everything, with creation itself, because our nature is to create. We're infinite eternal creators, we're infinite eternal compasses, we're infinite eternal sundials. This is who we are, this is our nature. So all these ideas come together as one, but that doesn't mean that white space ends. A white space would always be there. There would always be a white space, things to know, things to learn, what we don't know. And that's the beauty of infinity. We always knew something new to learn. That's why Y is infinite. So it's some ways a purpose, is always a destination. As long as you're aware and awake and conscious and alive, you would always have a destination, you would always have a purpose, you would always have a dream. Because this is who we are, we're infinite eternal creation. This is who we are, this is our nature. And it's just beautiful. See, this idea comes full circle. It's a spherical idea, it's complete information. Everything is within it. And destination is that eighth primary element. Why? The purpose, the dream comes true. And then we go for full circle. Sphere, knowledge. We see, we understand, we know. Sphere. The eye is spherical too, just like the sun, just like the earth, like creation itself. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. So this is destination. This video is a beautiful notion, and it is a notion based on objective reality and truth. Love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. Remember who we are. We're light spherical beings. We're infinite eternal creators. We're compasses. We're sundials. This is who we are, with the citizenry, with the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth, Mother Earth, the Republic of Planet Earth, with the citizenry of the Republic of Planet Earth, with the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth,